Mondays with Manal is going to explore a deep topic that's impacting our workplaces today. It stemmed off an article I read in Wall Street Journal titled, New Grads Don't Know How to Behave in the Office. Now, I do feel that was a little abrasive and a bit unfair. The article had great pointers, as always, but I do feel that the art of diplomacy seems to be eroding a little bit in our modern society holistically, regardless of age and generation. We seem to be struggling with workplace etiquette and maybe not understanding the impacts of what it means to exercise appropriate decorum. In an age where we are becoming more digital and remote, and solutions for higher engagement, building environments that are non-toxic and the ability to communicate where you have to be more purposeful and active in our communications so this new modern society can work. This is a bit counterintuitive to succeeding in a remote world. And so, it is a topic that is top of mind and really top of mind for society as a whole, but we're going to keep to workplace readiness and workplaces because that will just take a whole day of discussion. Maybe we are just going through growing pains in society as a whole. You see, we sort of had this notion of discipline and structured education into, corporate workplaces. And as we digitize and as we evolve at a faster rate and doing business or opening businesses and creating businesses are easier, which is a beautiful, beautiful sort of swing on where we are today, maybe we are lacking a little bit of behavioral training and education to help generally instill these values that we are slowly losing. The ability to tolerate, right? The ability to respect individuals, even if your ideologies are different. The care for our work, that deep care that, I have to meet certain deadlines and I'm not going to leave my work half done. Like, not saying that, the other side is better, but there is some sort of balance. And are we sort of tipping and crossing the line a little too far and missing that balance, right? That's the question. And, with the way we are sort of moving right now, I mean, if we're trajectorying out, we are going to be at a place where we are going to see productivity really decreasing in workplaces. We are at the end of the day, we sort of have this human need to feel connected and to feel like we are part of something bigger and that our work has value. These behaviors don't go away because we're in a new modern society, and we have to be more purposeful as we approach work and teams, and how do we keep that sort of cohesive. And so I do think as leaders, we sort of have this very big task ahead of us. And, we should also kind of remember that it's okay to want to do things for the greater good and to be the lead and the change that we want to see in our society. And it's okay for us to have growing pains and kind of go through some of this because we are shifting and moving very fast. So it is time, I think, to kind of pause a little and really reflect on behaviors and how it's going to impact future workplaces. I'm not going to dwell on this too much, but we are human, right? And I will tell you, even finding myself, I'm guilty of it, in an environment where some of this stuff is sort of coming up, you sort of fall in the trap. We are human and we feed off each other. And I've had to catch myself in, the way I speak and the way I'm approaching things and the level of diplomacy that I sort of maybe let go a little too casual. And I know there's opposing views. Again, at the end of the day, I always think balance is important. No extremity is good in anything that we do. And what can we do to sort of move this pendulum or change it? And I believe that, we should make impacts and changes in society. I want to make impacts and changes in society. Therefore, I am establishing a platform to help young adults with mindset mastery, because it'll just make them so much stronger with all the tools available today. All the tools available today. And coupling that with mindset mastery, imagine like the level of success a lot of individuals can face. It's unbelievably beautiful, and we got to get there in society. I want to get there. I want you to get there. I want us to get our peers, our youth, our partners, our friends there. Like we are in a beautiful time with opportunities at our fingertips. And I have even thought about this many times, like what can I do? What else is out there? What do I need to create, right? And we're in this mode. We're in it together. And I do feel that we can help prevent some of this decline of diplomacy in workplaces, which in turn will help us in society and will provide the benefits that go far beyond the professional sphere, right? And touch all aspects of our lives. Like, I am excited about this. Let's get started together. We are going to power up together. My pick of the week is also the guest that's going to launch season 2 of the Power Up with Manal podcast. Podcast drops this Thursday, linked below. Make sure you subscribe so you get notifications of new episodes that come up. My first guest is Joseph Kimbrough, CEO of Apex Real Estate Investments. Joseph has broken many stereotypes and created a niche for himself in the real estate industry. He has this impeccable grit and unwavering commitment to achieving his goals. His story, his humble beginnings, how he forged his own path in life is really going to inspire you. I can't wait for you to listen to the show, and I can't wait to rehash what an incredible session that was. So stay tuned and definitely click the link below. Nelson Mandela once said, "The challenge for each one of you is to take up these ideals of tolerance and respect for others and put them to practical use in your schools, your communities, and throughout your lives." My friends, let's go out there this week and exude a higher level of tolerance for one another. Cheers.